Hello, my crafty friends. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. This is Sheree, and I am here to work on this journal today. So I think I mentioned in the last video where we worked on putting in envelopes that the next step would be decorating, and I was going to get out my Tim Holtz goodies, and I went to do that, and then I thought, I kind of would like to put some pockets here on the inside of the cover, so I started looking for pockets. So anyway, I kind of got off into a different direction here, so I wanted to see if you would like to watch the next step of what I decided to do. I'm going to grab my paper cutter because the pocket that I want to put here is a very old, probably antique. It doesn't have a date on it, but I decided to use it in this way. So it was an old kind of tattered postcard, as you can see, and like I said, probably antique. And so at one point I just took it the way it was, just like this. I didn't do this. This is the way I got it. And covered the back. I don't remember what was going on with the back, but I covered the back. So even if you can't see the back, this serves as kind of, security or stabilization of the postcard here. And then so what I thought I'd do, when I held it up here, I thought it was really cool. I thought it would be a really cool pocket, except what I want to do now is cut off the sides a little bit and kind of just take off some of that tattering or kind of, chipping that it had done before it got to me, really. So, and the back is covered, like I said. So I'm going to even it out. Let me turn it upside down here. That might be better to get a straight line. Let's see what it looks like. Straightened out. So yeah, I thought that would be, since this is, and it kind of reminded me of the cover, the old worn cover. It just reminded me of it so much that I thought, well, this has to go in here. It's just like the cover, all worn and old. So there we go. There it is, straightened out. And I could cut off the bottom, but I think I'm going to leave that little bit right there. And so now I think, let's see how it fits. Because it was a little kind of, it could have fit but it was a little long. So now it kind of fits there perfectly. And I'm trying to decide if I want to round the corners. I think that I would like to round the corners. So let me grab that. I think it would be nice with rounded corners. At least on the top. Let's see if I like it with just the, yeah, that looks more like a pocket too. So yeah, this is an original postcard. It's not, a copy or anything. So really cool. It almost looks like something that you would print out, right? Because it's so plain, but it can be decorated. And it's not. It's an original. So I think it's very cool. And then I found something else that if I didn't use this, I was going to use, I have two things that are kind of matching, that if I didn't use this postcard, I was going to use those two things, one in the front and one in the back. But now since I found this postcard, after I found those, I thought, oh my goodness, this is so perfect. So anyway, I'm going to use one of those in the back as a pocket, and then the other one can go in the journal as a journal card. I think that's what I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, but I think I made them, oh, let me put some glue along the bottom here too. But I think I made them to be journaling cards, but now they're going to be pocket, or one of them is going to be a pocket. So there we go. Now we can glue this down. Right here. It bends. It's right in the fold. Let me move it over a little bit. Oh, I didn't realize that was so close to the fold. But it is. But it folds fine. I still have that wipe here that I was using to wipe off glue. Okay. Let me get that pressed down around here. It's right on the edge there. Okay. I don't want to get glue everywhere. All right, I think we're good to go. Let that dry. Okay, so what I have for the back pocket, I figured this is a good overall design. Sometimes I don't want to cover things up depending on what's on it, but this is a good just kind of overall background. So that's why I want to go ahead and put a pocket here. So the other pocket is this old 1909. I have some of these, I guess they're kind of like receipts. And this was like this, Junior Order United American Mechanics. And I cut it in half and made 2 drilling cards, but now I want it to be, I think I'll use this half because this looks like it doesn't look like it's missing anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's missing its other half. So this one will go, and the fold is right here. So I can put this right up in the corner here, and that can be a little pocket on this side. And this one I think I will just put glue here and here, and it'll be like a tuck spot like that. So let's do that. And it's backed with file folder, so it's a nice, strong, sturdy envelope. Pocket. And then I also pulled out some other things that we can do. So let's get this pocket down. Okay, so there's the pocket. And I have pulled out some of my 3 strips that I sewed together. So go ahead and put some of those in here. I put them in my last vintage journal, and I really like how it turned out, so I thought I'd put some in here. So that's what that looks like. There's the 1909 right there. It's original. Pretty cool. I like that. I love it. I don't remember where I got those either. I might have got them at I don't know. I really don't remember. I've had them for a couple of years, I guess. Okay, so here's the 3. Oh, yeah, I have a few things here. Yeah, I kept pulling and getting ideas when I was pulling stuff out. So these are 2 pieces of fabric. This one has backing because it was from like a upholstery fabric sample. And this is the top part, you know, they kind of reinforce where it was originally maybe in a book where they flip up or flip over the different designs and patterns for people to look at. Anyway, so and the rest of it is just the fabric like this. But these are just staring at me, and I just wondered, can I put these in here as little pockets or something? Or I guess it could be tabs. I really don't know. What do you think I should do? It's a dilemma. Let me see. Pockets or tabs? Because I really do have enough pockets. So these could be pretty tabs. Make sure nothing's getting glued together here. The pockets I just put in. Okay, they're good. Yeah, so let's see. Let me see. So I could put one here if it were a tab. That's really pretty on the coffee dyed paper. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I'm going to do because I have, if I really want more pockets or if I want little pockets, I have some scraps I can use. So I think I'm going to just put one of these, since I have 2 of them, I can put one in each signature. So let's do that. Next, let's see. Yeah, let's put it on this coffee dyed paper, and then the next one we'll see. Maybe we'll try not to put it on coffee dyed paper, and we'll try to put it on another another paper. I did it right to the edge, so it's all stuck together good. Okay, there we go. That should be good. So I hope you're all are having a good day. And I always like to make sure things aren't sticking out too much. So let's see how that looks. That looks perfect. It's sticking off the page a little bit, but not way out, protruding way past the cover. Okay, I'm getting it all like solidly glued down and glued together here where it sticks out. Okay. That looks good. Now let's go to the second signature. Or was, no, that wasn't the second. I was like, was this second signature? Okay. Let's see. This one doesn't have the backing on it, so I don't feel like I have to have an extra sturdy page to glue it down onto. I felt like that with the other piece with the backing on it because it was so thick. So let's see. I want it to stick out like the other one. I could put it. It just looks so good on certain papers. Oh, here's a paper I could put it on. Let's see this one. I could put it down here on this paper. That would be good. I think that would be perfect, actually. Okay, yeah, it looks good on that paper. That's natural aging there, not coffee dyed or anything. That's from an old phone book. So, and this will help protect it so you don't actually have to grab the page. You know, if you feel like it's delicate, if you have a delicate page in your journal, if you feel like it's too delicate to be always grabbing it and like you're going to eventually rip it or something, put a little tab on it and grab the tab instead of the actual paper edges. Okay, so this one's going to go down here. Let's see. I just want to see this flower. Do I want it this way or this way? Oh, yeah, I think I want it this way. Okay. Yeah, most of the flowers on the front here. So we'll put it right here. Let me try to get it in the right spot here. Sticking out a little bit, but not too much. And yeah, I know that's going to be fine because it's not sticking out very much, just a little bit. But we'll check it real quick. Yep, that's good, good to go. Press it together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those were just sitting here and I was like, those are so pretty, I have to use them in some way. You know, go ahead and put them in here in some way. Okay, so there's the first one, there's the second one, there's the first one. Okay, and now the other page edges, which are right here. That's what I picked out from my stash. They have a little color, but they're also kind of muted and almost kind of neutral. There's color in here though, so I don't have to have like all coffee dyed or something, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh, let's see, make sure this is not getting anything glued together. Just check my glue spots here that we just glued, make sure everything is okay. Yep, no, nothing's getting glued together. Okay, so let's just start with this first one that's long. So they could go anywhere on the edge of a page. Ooh, it looks good right there. And this would also look good here because of this kind of mauvish background piece, or the first piece I have here. Actually, that looks really good, and that looks really good. Which one should I do? I kind of want to put it here just because it's different than just putting it on a plain page. And it fits there and it looks good, so I think we shall do it. Let's do it. And again, it also protects the edge of a page if you're worried about it being delicate. So these are good for that, not just a decoration. They actually have a purpose, or they can. So, and again, I don't want it to be sticking out too much. So it's just barely sticking over. There you can see on that side. The white right here. So let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks good. Okay. Not sticking out too much. So we have two more. Let's go toward the back of let's go to the front of the signature first. Put one here, and then we'll decide where we want the third one. So maybe this one could go here. The other page was, I put the other one on, was from the work basket, and this is also from the work basket. So here's another telephone book page. Maybe I'll put the smaller one here on this one. And that'll protect that edge, and then this one can go here. How about that? I think that's a good plan. Sorry if I'm shaking this in the camera too much. I'm trying to Get it going fast. Get it going fast. Okay. I kind of put glue on the stitches to make sure it's going to hold. Let me put that on its side so I don't have to shake it so much. Okay, let's stick out a little bit. I guess I need to put that all the way on the paper there. Okay. Okay, you can see how it looks. Yep. Yep. Move it over a little bit more before it dries. A little bit of glue right there. Just enough to stick the pages together if I don't take it off. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Okay. I can always trim it a little bit too if I feel like it's sticking out too much. I think it's inside the cover, so it's fine. But like if somebody got this and they were like, I don't like that sticking out, you could just cut it off the, even with the edge of the paper, or just cut a sliver off, whatever you like, you know what I mean? So, and then the third one I said back here on this telephone book page, since those are more delicate. Let's see, it's right here. Here it is. And we'll put it here so that this has some protection. And then, let's see, I have some ephemera to stick in here that I've already pulled out. Because when I was looking for pockets, I ran across it and said, oh, this would be good in here, that would be good in here, type of thing. Okay, so again, trying to place it in a good spot. So it's like a tab, page decoration, or page edge decoration. Yeah, that's not really, it's sticking out enough to grab it, but it's not sticking out hardly any really, but it's sticking out a little bit. A little sliver over the edge there on that one. So let's see, the ephemera that I pulled out so far, I've got, let me start with the front here. Let's see, maybe here's the other, will that fit in there? Yeah, that will fit in there. It looks very vintagey. Let me make sure this is, yeah, it's glued down. It's just, it's had a little piece off of it from originally, apparently, but it's all glued down. Almost looked like it wasn't glued down, but it is. Okay, all right, so there's that in there. Let me look at this for a second. I think I need to distress that a little bit. Just because I can see the file folder a little bit more than I want to. Here on the side. So we'll just run over that real quick with the distress ink. People ask me, so I'll tell you real quick, just in case you're new to my channel. This is an eye shadow brush, and I don't know if they still carry them at Dollar Tree, but when they were $1, I picked up a package and I use them for distressing because they last a long time. It's just a little, quick swipe that I do. I don't need that big, blotter or whatever. And it actually, if you have this ink pad, the one from Ranger, it fits right there. And I just put the lid on and it's always in there. And if you have different colors, you could put one in each color, type of thing. This is vintage photo. So let's make sure that doesn't come off or anything. I don't know. I don't think it needs time to dry, but all right, there we go. That looks cool. Okay, so the other two things. I had pulled out this at first. It's an old library pocket and card. This is actually it's actually a paper library card, but it's an original from a book that I took out of a book. And I have it in my stash, but I'm not going to be, unless I put it on a page, I'm not going to be using that because I changed my mind and decided to use what I used. the other things I have to put in here. Let's go to the next pocket. I'll be putting more things in the pockets. I have this recipe card. It looks very vintagey. So it's got lines on the front and back to be able to write on it. It has a little verse up there. Let's see if this will fit in here. Yes, it will. So that can go in there. Let's see, I don't have anything that'll fit in here right now. Oh, that'll fit in there. Look at that. I thought it was going to be too wide, but it's not. So this is that little pocket coin envelope, and we made it into a pocket here. So this is a little card I made out of. I put this label on here. It's, I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it's scrapbook paper that looked like a map. And it looks like there's a sticker down here. These coins are stickers that were not originally here, and that little label wasn't originally on here. So anyway, there's a little bulb pin on here with some beads on it too, right here, and this little piece of fabric that I put on as a topper, so that can fit in there. Cool. All right, I like that. It's neat. Okay, I'm going to go back and put more things in the pockets, but just to go ahead and put these things in that I have out here at the moment, and they'll be off my desk, and they'll be in here. I'm going to add a closure onto it too, in a little bit. Not today, not during this. I'll put some probably vintage buttons. Is that what I put in the last journal? I think I did. So buttons. Let's see. So we have a pocket here on this one, and a pocket inside right here. So I have this tall. It's a little kind of journaling spot that I made out of some old book pages. Decorated the front like this on this one, and then put little papers in here to write on as journaling space. And these were very old book pages, so that is what I did with them. Let's see, that sticks up a little bit. I'm afraid that'll get tattered there, so I wonder, let me see what I can do with that. I might cut that off and re-angle it, because that's just going to get messed up. Right? Don't you agree? I think you probably do. So there it is like that. Let's see if we can make some new angles there, because now it'll be like inside. If it was sticking up, I would be worried about it getting messed up, sticking up above. So I'm just going to hold this up here. It's out of frame for a second, so I can cut off the angles, and then I'll show you. Let's do that real quick. You won't even miss that top part because it's got new angles on it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. See? There you go. Some writing space there. All right, let's see. And the next top pocket right here in a wraparound envelope. This is I'm going to put something on here, I think. A little tassel or a ribbon or something. But this is a bookmark that I made out of this is cardstock on the back of it. Some craft colored cardstock, but it's an old spine that I made into a bookmark, and it was from a very old book. You can probably tell. It's really kind of cool. I like it a lot. Let's see how tall that is. Oh, that's really tall. Oh goodness, I don't know if I'll be able to put that in there. Maybe I'll just put it like this. I'll include it, but I'll just put it like this, like actual looking like a bookmark, so it won't be sticking out so much. So it'll be like that, and I'll put a little ribbon or something on there. So I think that's all I pulled out for today, except I guess we could, I was thinking of, like when I said, using up some of the scraps for pockets. So I've got this scrap, and anything else? I've got my strips, which those are going to be sewn together. Oh, I've got these too. These little pieces. Whatever I don't use in here, I'll include with the journal when it in the goodie pack. But yeah, I think this is the one I want to use because of the orientation. This is words that need to be upright like this, and this can be like this, which is actually really pretty, I think. And it goes with the colors, you know, goes with the colors. So let's cut this in half where I have the fold at the moment. And then, oh, this side's pretty too. Yeah, I could do one like this, one like this, or I could do them both like this. But what I want to do is, first of all, let's see if we have a page to even put them on. You know what we could do though? Like I said, I have enough pockets. I keep getting different ideas as I go to do one thing, and I kind of like get another idea because I just thought of this. There is some fold out pages in here, and this would be really pretty because of the size of them. Let me find the fold outs. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing it. Let me move this out of the way for a second because then I can move this more over into the frame of the camera and get rid of some garbage here that was under my paper cutter. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for the flip outs in here. It might be in the second signature. Okay, yeah, let's look. Here, nope, not that one. Here's our little tab right here. So this could go here as a decoration and a tab. I like to put tabs on my flip outs. Fun things like playing cards, or scrap is nice too. The color looks better. And what I would do is round the corners. Go ahead and round the corners on here. Make it look like it's something besides just a cut off piece of paper. And then that will be really pretty there. It makes a nice spread here. And it's a tab and decoration for that. So yeah, I like that better than making it into pockets. I kind of have enough pockets now. I don't like to make too many pockets because I like to put things in the pockets, and then I like to also clip things in. So then if you put too many pockets in, and then you try to clip things in too, it just becomes a great big monster of a journal and you can't even close it. So alright, so there's one. And so on the other side of this paper is also a flip out. So we can put this other piece on the other side. Yes, right here. So we'll also round these corners on this piece. Oops. Get it in there. Okay, so we need glue like right here. This will look pretty from both sides too. It's double-sided scrapbook paper. Tim Holtz. Yeah, the scrapbook papers are Tim Holtz. I don't know if I mentioned that in the first video. The scrapbook papers, except for the one, and I showed you the paper pad from the one that are on the cover. So, yeah, I was going to look that up, and I still didn't look it up because I really like that scrapbook paper. I need to look it up and see if they sell it anywhere, you know what I mean? So I just found it at the thrift store. But look at the cover. Did I show you the cover? Let me show it. I have it here. I want to make some tags. I mean, the cover is just, maybe that's why it's called sliced. You just, of course that makes sense, right? You just cut it up like this. They're expecting you just to cut it up into tags like this. And I think those are so cool. So anyway, maybe we'll make these into tags because they're blank on the back. They'd be great little tags. And so, yep, we'll see what we do. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the little additions we did today. And next, I got to do Tim Holtz next. Some decorating, a little light decorating. So see you then. Have a great day.